Namaskar, hello and welcome viewers. You're watching this special presentation of Sansad TV with your host Shruti Mishra. The Ram Temple Pran Pratishtha ceremony in Ayodhya is truly going global. Countries across the world are celebrating this momentous occasion in unique ways. And joining us today are three very special guests on the broadcast. High Commissioner of Fiji, Ambassador of Suriname, and High Commissioner of Mauritius to India. Welcome, Excellencies, and thank you so much for joining us. Sir, let me begin the program with you. Sir, Fiji and India, the relationship between these two countries that is based on mutual respect, cooperation, strong cultural and people-to-people ties. What does this Pran Pratishtha ceremony mean for your country?
Namaskar and Jai Shri Sitaram to all viewers in India, and of course to my colleague High Commissioners and Ambassadors. This is indeed a very significant event, as you mentioned. It has gone global, and you can see three countries, Mauritius, Suriname and Fiji, on the table together, trying to celebrate with India the inauguration of the Ram temple in Ayodhya. So this is something that has really united the Indians, and especially the Hindus, not only in India, but across the globe. I think this is great. I've just returned from Fiji, and I can see the change in mood, the celebratory, the rejoicing, and all the Ramayan Mandalis that have suddenly swung into action. 2,000, over 2,000 of them, and it is all because some 150 years ago, Indians from this great land left to our shores under the British Raj to work on the different plantations, sugar plantations and so forth. The one thing that all of them took with them was the Ramayana, the Gitas, the Vedas and so forth. And you can see how all of them are actually attached to the Lord himself, the Hindu Dharma, the Sanatan Dharma. And today, after very many long years of struggles and conflicts and so forth, you have the inauguration just around the corner. In fact, the prayers began yesterday, the formal prayers in relation to the opening of the temple. So we are all very excited. It means a lot in terms of the pride, the honor, the home for the Lord Ram himself in his own birthplace, that people are very excited about, not only in Fiji but throughout the globe, and especially in India. And we can see the joyous, everywhere on the streets. You can see the music, the fanfare, the colorful bhavna that people have towards this. I think there will be a lot of economic effects of this as well. Already I could see a lot of queries that we have received at the mission here and through my visit over the past 2 weeks in Fiji. People are now wanting to go to Ayodhya to see the new Ram temple. That is very exciting indeed. It will definitely be having a lot of economic effects that will go with it. Of course, culturally, people are connected. There will be greater people-to-people connect and so forth through all those visits. So these are among some of the very, very significant things that we will see in the days to come. And we are also excited. In fact, I know several families that are already here that would like to go and be at the in Ayodhya itself on the 22nd, but we are also appreciative of the efforts and so forth that it is not possible. Thereafter, certainly we also have groups, a big delegation from Fiji also that will be arriving, and I think it is on the 27th that they will visit Ayodhya. So all in all, a very, very important, significant occasion for not only the Indians and Hindus, but throughout the world. And I'm very, very hopeful that this will also usher in a new era of peace, cooperation, and coexistence between and amongst all the communities and peoples in India and abroad.
Absolutely, sir. New era of peace and cooperation amongst the communities. But talking about specifically 22nd of January, how is your country planning to celebrate the moment?
There's a lot of functions already happening. We have at least in 4 major towns and cities in the country, huge celebrations wherein a lot of people in the thousands will pour in. There will be the usual Ram Katha, the cultural events, the Ramayana and so forth that will be read. The government of the day from the Deputy Prime Minister and several of the ministers, especially of the Indian origin, will be leading the charge in this. And all the different communities, also of the different denominations, not only just the Sanatan Dharma people, the Arya Samaj, the Christian society, the Islamic societies and others, will be joining hands together to celebrate what's called the Ram Lala Utsav in Fiji. So this is not only a week-long festivity, I'm told it will go into the month and so forth. As I mentioned, those many Ramayan Mandalis, they will also swing into action, and there will be a lot of singing and recital of the Ramayana throughout the country. There will be a lot of cultural performances and enactment through drama of the Ramayana itself. So it will be a very exciting few days. And on 22nd in particular, I am told all of Fiji, taking the cue from India, will be marking something like a mini Deepavali.
Right, sir.
With lights and diyas and everything. So that will also bringing in a lot of color to the country. And we are looking forward to the 22nd.
Well, absolutely, sir. It is heartening to know that Fiji would be celebrating mini Diwali, of course, with India. Very, very heartening to know that. And now talking about Suriname. Honorable Ambassador, welcome to Sansad TV. Now, Suriname and India recently had very high-level exchanges, visits. Our foreign ministers also met. But talking particularly about Ram Temple, the Pran Pratishtha ceremony, what does it mean for your country?
Namaskar. The significance of the opening of the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya is of great value of the Suriname Hindu population. So it has a very big significance for us that this momentous occasion will take place on the 22nd of January, and the Hindu population in Suriname is eagerly looking forward to the opening of the Ram Mandir. We're really looking forward, and there are many activities planned which I will highlight also. But Garv ke baat hai that Monday will be a very big day, not only for India, but for all the Indian diaspora all over the world, and especially for all the Hindu followers.
Absolutely, sir. As you said, Garv ki baat, truly a moment of pride for all of us. But sir, talking specifically about 22nd of January, what are the activities planned in your country?
So there are many activities planned, only to highlight some of them. On Friday, 19 January, the kickoff of the activity will be with an Akant Ramayan Path, in which activity the Ramayan will be recited for more than 30 hours from cover to cover. And then towards the 22nd January, many more activities are planned under the coordination of the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha, which, just to give you an idea of the many activities, the Panchang Ramlala Puja will take place, Ganesh Stuti, Kirtan, Ramayan Vani, Bhajans, the Ram Janmubhi Man Bhubi Ka Itihas will be presented. And after that, the Honorable President of Suriname will also join with the traditional speeches by the President, by Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha, by Pandits, by representatives of all the mandirs that will be invited to the event. We'll have a Shri Ram Deep Dam, Aarti, Panch Amrit and Prasad. will be also part of the many activities that are planned for this special day. So I must say a lot of activities. We're gearing up towards that day to take part. I will also travel to Suriname, and on this special occasion will give towards the Sanatan Dharam Mahasabha and towards the President of the Republic of Suriname 2 replicas of the Ram Mandir, which I will carry with me and hand them symbolically on this special day. So that will be, say, as a contribution from the Suriname Embassy in India towards the Suriname Hindu population on the 22nd of January.
Wonderful, sir. Absolutely heartening to know about that development. And now talking about Mauritius. Sir, welcome to Sansad TV and thank you so much for joining us. Sir, India and Mauritius, the two countries enjoy long-standing relationship. Of course, the cultural ties that we have, the people-to-people connect that we have. So tell us about the significance of this momentous occasion for your country.
Namaskar to everybody. First of all, before going to the significance of this great event, I would say let us go have a backdrop of what it represents, in fact, and what led to this consecration. I think it's very important to know the history, what led to what we are today on 22nd of January. You know, Lord Ram is universal. His teachings are universal. And he is one of the most important deities, worldly, widely people worship. And he himself is an embodiment of truth, devotion, and service. So his life itself is an epitome of values and principles, which if we in fact follow all these principles in life, in our own life, would be very beneficial. So in a way, he is a role model. Whether that century or this century or in the coming century, Lord Ram, his life itself is a role model. He is a perfect human being. He is an ideal father, an ideal husband, an ideal brother, and also, above all, an ideal king. So I think we human beings, we have to learn a lot. So it is again these backdrop that we in Mauritius we are going to celebrate this great event in Mauritius. And as far as this event is concerned, I can tell you that it has already started since 14th of January. There is a lot of Ramayan part going on in different parts of the island. And you know very well the government has given 2 hours to all the civil servants so that they get enough time, be at home, celebrate together in the local community, in the local sabha, in the local temples. They will sing together, watch within the 2 hours, they will watch live the ceremony that will take place here.
So wonderful. That's a big development that you would be giving official break to the officials to celebrate this ceremony. But besides this, what are the other activities planned in Mauritius?
Now, as I mentioned, there will be, first of all, a lighting of lamp in all the temples. And in all the villages and towns, you have one which is called the Ramayan Mandali. And in all the Mandali, in each village and town, they will all get together, chant Ramayan part, light the lamp, earthen lamp, and then they will do it at home itself. So it will be a second Diwali in Mauritius.
Wonderful, second Diwali in Mauritius, and of course for the entire community across the globe. But before we wrap up this special broadcast on Sansad Television, I'll quickly take the closing thoughts. Honorable High Commissioner, your thoughts on homecoming of Lord Ram.
I think this is something long coming, And this is something that has really excited all of the Hindu community, not only in India but globally. This was something much awaited. Finally, the moment has come, and we are so happy for that. The God, they say, will finally get his home. And the affection that people have for Ram Lala, Lord Ram, the King, and what he represented, as High Commissioner Mauritius mentioned, the kindness, the gentleness, the humility, the humbleness, etc. I think this is what is needed in today's world, which is fraught with a lot of misunderstandings, conflicts. So this offers real peace, and we can see traces of that peace already in India. So we are all very excited, and the moment of the Pran Pratishtha, as you mentioned, that basically enlivens the Lord. I think that is something that has been very, very sentimental and has touched so many Hindu hearts. I think it is that which people all over the world would like to come and see. Even after 150 years of the journey of our ancestors to the different lands. So the ties, the affection, all these are very strong. And everybody is looking towards Ajodhya, towards UP, and the new and exciting things that are yet to come from that particular state and from India.
Absolutely, sir. As you said, that global trust deficit has to transform into global cooperation. And of course, as Honorable High Commissioner Mauritius mentioned, that ideals of Lord Ram, that those ideals must reign supreme. Thank you so much for joining us on this broadcast. Honorable Ambassador, your thoughts on homecoming of Lord Ram?
So my thoughts are, it marks the beginning of a new era for all. It is a period, a new beginning, a new start with more devotion, more love. As High Commissioner of Fiji said, it's a momentous occasion which needs to be celebrated. It's a proud moment for everybody. So yeah, it's a start of a new era with more energy, more devotion. It's an era of triumph of the faith, I would say. But a new beginning with a lot of more energy and devotion towards Lord Ram.
Absolutely, sir. Commencement of new era with new vigor, and of course this triumph of faith. Thank you so much for joining us on this broadcast, Ambassador. Honorable High Commissioner of Mauritius to India, sir, your thoughts?
It is not only a national event, but I think it is a global event. And everybody is in the mood. The consciousness has already been created among people. The soul is now really beating, I would say, to see that Ram is here, Ram is back after so many years, and he is back to his birthplace. And I think it's a moment to enjoy also and to devote our time to the ideal of Lord Rama.
Thank you so much, Excellencies, for joining us on this special broadcast, and may the festive fervor continue forever. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, viewers, that's all we had for you in this edition. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to Sansad TV. Goodbye for now from my side.